Okay, I want to get my little torch. I could see bubbles right now, so I'm just gonna go ahead and just blow real quick, push them out. And then I have the Interference Blue by Golden. And see how this one turns out. And I sort of want to put this in different little sporadically in areas. So pretty, guys. It's got such a beautiful shimmer. Sort of, well, I shouldn't put that on there right now because the pillow paint is going to have to be added. And then I'll put some on top of the pillow paint. If I leave enough. Okay, so I'm going to scrape that off. Fine. Okay, so I am going to add my pillow paint. Gosh, it's a lot of paint. I hope I don't get too much paint. I'm gonna kind of tilt it. It's a little empty. Let's see if I can get more if I need more. Okay, so on my black pillow paint, on my white pillow paint, I'm gonna add some of this Interference Blue on the edges. See if I can do that. Yeah, I really don't like the cardboard. I think the cardboard's gonna be for something else. And my recipe was made with a bloom recipe. Well, let's see here if I can scrape it. There's only a little bit left. Okay, so I am thinking that I'm going to have to tilt it. I sort of wanted something like this, and then centered down in the center, kind of thinned out a bit, and then it coming towards that direction. So let's see if my tilting goes well. Okay, first of all, I'm going to start from this end. I'm going to see if I can push the paint a little towards that corner. I like that. Now I'm gonna see if I can push towards this corner. Okay, I like that. Now I'd like to see if I can thin out the center a bit. I'm going to help the pillow paint a little. I'm going to spread it a bit. I had to go get a rag. Oh, you try to get prepared for your video makings and it's just so difficult because there's so many things that you gotta get ready and you forget, if not one thing, another. Okay, see how these little drops are being swallowed up with a pillow paint. Okay, I like the feel right here. That's pretty cool. I am not too sure if I have enough pillow paint. So I'm gonna add whatever little droppings are here. Hopefully I can get enough. There is a lot of pillow paint. I'm sorry. There is a lot of paint in the middle. I don't know, we'll see, guys. I'm new, and I want to create something different. I did something similar to this the other day, and I kind of liked it. Maybe I'll post it at the end. I think that if I spread some paint here, it'll help me, so I hope so. And I ran out of white pillow paint, so I'm gonna use some black for the corners. I might not need any, but since it's gonna fall off, I'm just gonna put a little bit right here so it can slide down. Oh, I got some cells already created down here in the corner. I'm gonna do the same here. Put my pillow paint to the side. And I've got gold, white, and black cell activator. So, I'm going to start with my black. And how I see the girls do it, they just put a little bit and just let it run off so there won't be too much. But I think that I'm probably not going to have enough, so I'm going to start at the edge. And there's the cells. Oh my goodness, so beautiful. I'm going to do one here, black. I'm going to see if I can push this a little more in here. Then I'm going to get some gold cell activator. gonna get some white. All right, let's spin it slowly. First, I'm gonna put my little end here and then scoot this more towards the center. I put it close to me so that I can reach it. I have my little tape cut up already, so I can tape it down at the corners and it can hold in place. All right, let's see what happens. I hope that pillow paint spreads out good. I really like the composition. And yeah, we just gotta wait and see what happens. I don't know if I'm gonna be crazy about that, separating from the big block. But I see how the paint is flowing to the edges, so that's a good sign. I don't want to put too much paint. I did want my background black, and I have a whole bunch of black, so, okay. If I add this now, goodness, I certainly hope I'm not messing up. But I'm gonna do it. Whoop. And not a good way to add it. Turn it around and do the same here. I'm going to see if I can do something about that separation of that blob. Right here. I think that might help it. All right, let's see what happens. I love this. I love some of these sounds. And of course, because I'm spinning it so much, it's I'm gonna see what I can do here. I didn't like the composition. I have a feeling this is going to be a fail. And I have to add black. Black pillow paint. I'm going to stop it right here. Bummer. Pillow paint is the only thing that's going to make it slide. I put a little bit of GAC 800 in my pouring medium. Okay, so I'm gonna put this, and this is my color pouring medium. I really, really do want a black background. And I have a lot of this. So let's see what happens. I'll tell you, videotaping and liquid pours are all challenging. All of them. Every once in a while you'll get lucky. Well, it looks very abstract. And the edges are filling up. I think what I'm going to do is maybe help it a little bit on the edges with some of this dripping stuff. That's pretty much covered. I'm going to go here. And I'm going to go here. And I think I've got the edges already. It looks really clean, I think. Wait, I just saw a little clump. Oh, here I have another corner that didn't get. Okay, so I'm gonna get my torch, pop some of those bubbles, and spin it a little bit more. I would like for that to go away, but I can paint it black after, so I'm not going to worry about that. I'm going to spin it a little bit more. Add some more of that black instead of having used the drippings to the corners, because I'm not going to like the corners being a different color, which is gray. This one right here is one of them. So I'm going to do this. Spin that off. And this one's okay. And this one's okay. And this one's okay. Okay, so I'm going to spin it again. I'm really happy that I was able to get the black background. I have a lot of dripping. I either scrape it off or I try to salvage it, but if I salvage it, there's a lot of dried paint from the previous paints, previous pours that I've had, and I'll have to make sure that I strain it. I've really not used my scrapings. I've used them maybe a couple of times, but I thought of creating some ring pours. And since I mix all the pouring mediums together. I like the blue with the background. And the white on the edges, I might end up touching them up, so we'll see. I wish that little spot right there would have been with a black background. So the only way that I can find out if I poured off enough paint, or I spent off enough paint, is trying to tilt it. And if I tilt this, I'm going to end up tilting it and leaning it up against the wet paint, and I really don't want to do that. So I'm going to see if I can spin it a little bit more. And this on the bottom will take days for it to dry up. This is a messy job. Has a lot of cells, but they kind of formed different shapes. I'm going to see if I can spot any clumps in the paint, because those little clumpy paints and debris sometimes can be annoying. I see kind of something right there that may be high, so. Okay, so I'm gonna take off my glasses. Put my glasses on and see what I can pick out. I think that's white that's popped up. I don't think it's a debris. I might be okay on this little corner. I see something here. I better make sure my tweezers are clean. Yep, there was something there. So I'm glad I got that one out. And there's one right here. As careful as I try to be when I do my mixings, I still get them. I don't know if this is one. I picked it and it didn't look like it was. Overall, it's kind of cool. And it does have shimmer. I use metallic gold deco art, and then I use the iridescent interference blue. See, this is where I would have liked if it was black. There's kind of cool cells. Of course, there's cells throughout. I did use black, white, and gold cell activator. And I say that it's done. I might modify it, at least I hope I could. I wanted a different composition. I want it more kind of this direction like this, and then coming out over here and getting smaller. I see something here, and that was a little clump. Okay, so if I tilt it, I think I'm going to tilt it that direction. So, okay, you wish me luck. Let's find out if the paint is moving. It's not moving. It looks good. It doesn't look like the paint is moving. So, I'm gonna let it dry, and it's probably gonna take a couple of days. It's been kind of cold lately over here. I think I might see another little clump. And yes, it was. See, so you're smart if you inspect it. I'm not crazy about these little guys right here, but we'll see how they look when they dry. And if not, I'll just try to modify it. I'm really glad that I was able to succeed and get the black background. So I'm going to torch it one more time, and I am done. I'm done. I hope that you guys enjoyed watching this video. I'm new at all this stuff. Okay, bye. We'll catch you guys on the next video. Thank you guys.